Hello and good morning. It is Sunday, January 14th. The moon is in Pisces, and I have a timeless reading set up for you guys today. I preset these piles with my eyes closed because I very rarely get the chance to have my cards read. And so I purposely set up these pick-a-piles today with my eyes closed so that I can play along too. So these cards are going to be a surprise to me just as much as they are a surprise to you. But first, we are going to get into the astrology. Now, the reason that I have some special cards picked out and a timeless reading happening for you guys is because at the end of the week, Pluto is moving into Aquarius. Now, Pluto moved into Aquarius for the first time last year. Pluto takes 250 years to do one full cycle around the zodiac. So when Pluto shifts zodiac signs, it's actually kind of a big deal. But like I said, Pluto made its first journey into Aquarius last year. However, because of retrogrades, it moved back into Capricorn for a few months. Now on Saturday, Pluto is going to move into Aquarius, and it's going to be there for quite a while, for most of this year. However, Pluto is going to retrograde and go back into Capricorn one last time from September 1st until November 20th. Now, on November 20th, that's at the end of this year, it will be the final time. It will move into Aquarius for good, and it will stay there for quite a while, like a few years. So, wanted to kind of start with the astrology of the week, a little bit of a Sunday kind of week prep recap, and then we'll jump into our Pluto and in Aquarius tarot cards. So today is Sunday, like I said. The moon's in Pisces, but the moon is conjunct Saturn today. The moon is all about following our emotions, going with the flow, being creative, tuning into our intuition, and Saturn is Captain Sirius. So anytime the moon is making a challenging angle to Saturn like it is today, it's a very meh kind of vibe. You might be finding that it's a very Sunday kind of Sunday. I do hope you have the day off. If you don't, it's probably hard to get any work done. If you're able to just relax and rest and recuperate today, that's definitely the best way to kind of make do with the energy at hand. Like I said, it's a very meh kind of energy. Monday, tomorrow, the moon will still be in Pisces. The sun and the moon are going to make some really helpful angles to Neptune. So it's going to be a time of inspiration. Pretty good Monday, honestly. People will be in a good vibe. We're going to be feeling hopeful, pretty positive. However, Tuesday, the moon will be in Aries. When the moon is in Aries, we can be a little bit feisty, a little bit spicy. The moon is going to make some really challenging angles to Mercury, which is communication, and Mars, which is action. So Tuesday is going to be a day of frustration. You may find that you're banging your head against a wall. You may find that you're dealing with some really spicy people. So please do prepare yourself for Tuesday being a bit of a hiccup in the week. However, the rest of the week looks amazing. Wednesday, the moon will still be in Aries, but we're going to be able to utilize that energy for motivation, for getting some projects done. The moon makes a really helpful angle to Venus, and it does square the sun, but it is a time of growth and progress. So Wednesday is going to be a really productive day. Tuesday, the moon moves into Taurus. We might be feeling slow. We might be feeling extra lazy. The moon is going to join up with Jupiter and Mars, though, so definitely more action, more progress, a sense that by Thursday we're really getting some solid momentum going. Friday, the moon will still be in Taurus. Mercury is going to make a really helpful angle to Jupiter, and Venus is going to square Neptune. It's going to be a time of willingness to take risks, willingness to follow our dreams, take some initiative towards accomplishing some goals, or maybe throwing ourselves in a new direction. Lots of positivity and lots of hope is kind of the best word for it. Willingness to take risks and fly. Now, Saturday, the Sun and Pluto will both move into Aquarius. New hope, positive momentum, really, really, really good vibes on Saturday. The moon is moving from a waxing crescent. The theme is have faith in your dreams. By the end of the week, the moon is going to be first quarter. Your commitment is going to be tested, but thankfully the astrology of the week is lots of positive momentum. Pluto is all about transformation. It's all about power. It can be about control. Control in the sense of when do we claim our own personal power and when do we hand over that control to other people. While Pluto has been in Capricorn for years and years, the power has been in the hands of the system and the machine that already exists. What's really exciting about Pluto moving into Aquarius, because Pluto is ruled by Capricorn, really heavy energy of things just kind of being the way they are, and we as individuals feeling powerless to change it. However, when Pluto moves into Aquarius, Aquarius is all about the greater good. It's about standing up for the little guy, advocating for the underdog, making sure that everybody has what they need instead of just the 1% at the top. So Pluto moving into Aquarius is a big freaking deal because it has new hope for the collective. That's the implication. So lots of really good stuff happening this week, you guys. If you are a Pisces, an Aries, or a Taurus, it's going to be a high energy week. If you are a Gemini, Cancer, or a Leo, it's going to be slow to go, but by the end of the week, you will have better momentum. If you are a Virgo, a Libra, or a Scorpio, it's going to be a challenging week. It's going to feel like you have to go more than halfway. Other people might really kind of get your goat as much as you can. If you're a Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio, as much as you can, work on your inner peace. Work on bless and release. Just let it go. Don't take things too seriously and don't take yourself too seriously. And if you're a Sagittarius, Capricorn, or an Aquarius, it's going to be a smooth sailing kind of week. A sense that things just fall into place and it's going to be pretty positive for you. So, are you guys ready? The pick-a-pile today. We've got 2 cards selected. The Rider-Waite-Smith deck card is what sort of magical new beginnings are opening up for you now that Pluto is moving into Aquarius and spending quite a bit of time there this year. What does that mean for you? And then with the Golden Art Nouveau deck, our extra fancy deck, we are asking, what can you do to really embrace magic in your life? What sort of magic or miracles or manifestations are coming through for you? And that's going to be the bright and shiny fancy card here. What sort of magic, manifestation, and miracles are coming through for you? So pile number 1, we have a raw garnet. Pile number 2, we have aventurine. And pile number 3, we have a cherry blossom agate. So see which pile you feel most drawn to. Let's start with pile 1, the raw garnet. So, Pluto in Aquarius, what does that mean for you? King of Cups represents mastery of emotions and intuition. Now we see somebody seated on a throne in what appears to be the middle of the ocean. Now, sometimes when we are extra sensitive, the only way to preserve our sanity is to isolate ourselves. But the new beginning that is coming through for you guys with Pluto moving into Aquarius is that you're going to feel more comfortable stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're going to feel like you are honored and respected and appreciated for your sensitivity instead of feeling like you have to hide it. And you're also going to feel a lot more in control of your emotions. You're going to feel a lot more tuned in to your intuition, just really feeling much more comfortable with your sensitivity. And the magic or miracles that are coming through for you, if you chose pile 1, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, I love this guy. It's like saying, be here now. Definitely a sense that you may have struggled with being fully present, maybe being lost in your head, maybe feeling overwhelmed or stressed out. The magic, the miracles that are coming through for you is a sense that you feel safe. You feel safe in the here and now. You feel safe with yourself. You feel safe with your emotions. I love these shiny cards. Sorry, I'm catching the sunlight with this guy. Yeah, the new beginnings that are coming through is that you're going to feel safe with who you are. You're going to love who you are, and you're going to be able to really fully be present in your life, maybe come out of your shell a little bit, and feel celebrated for coming out of your shell. If you chose pile 2, the new beginnings that are coming through for you with Pluto moving into Aquarius is you're going to feel like you're really taking some leaps and bounds towards your goals. Now, the Knight of Wands is about really pursuing our passions, but it also comes with that double-edged sword of feeling both excited and terrified all at the same time. But the Knight of Wands is all about some seriously solid momentum that feels like a fire lit under your bum. I don't know if you've heard that phrase before. A sense that things are really, really, really taking off. You're flying. You are feeling super energized. You're feeling like you are really on the right path. And finally, things feel like they're actually happening. It's not just a dream, it's becoming reality. If you chose pile 2, the magic and the miracles that are happening for you, we've got the Strength card. So feeling really strong about where you're at, feeling solid, feeling self-confident, and really being able to embrace unconditional love towards yourself. Now, the reason that the Strength card is always a woman wrestling a lion, it's not that she's actually wrestling a literal lion. What it represents is our animalistic side. So recognizing your triggers, recognizing your weaknesses, your ego, and growing from it. Not hiding, but really saying, okay, this is who I am, and embracing it. Working on your shadow, working on your triggers, and feeling like you have grown exponentially because of all the inner work that you've been doing. So high fives, you guys. If you chose pile 3, the new beginning coming through for you with Pluto moving into Aquarius, we've got the Devil card, where we see 2 individuals chained to a throne that the devil is sitting on. This is associated with Capricorn. It can be kind of a scary and intimidating card, but it basically represents how, when, and why we tolerate discomfort because we have some sort of end goal in mind. So that could be toughing out a job because you know at the end of it you're going to get a promotion or a raise or a really good recommendation. It could be toughing out years in college because you know that it's going to serve your end goals and you're going to be really happy to get a degree. But the devil also invites us to think about why we tolerate discomfort. And if we are feeling powerless at all, if we're feeling stuck or chained down, to remind ourselves that at any point we could take these chains off, slip them off, and walk away. So the magic and miracles, the new beginnings happening for you with Pluto moving into Aquarius, the new beginnings are about consciousness, consciously choosing to either do or not do things in your life rather than feeling powerless. Acknowledging that sometimes biting the bullet and tolerating discomfort is going to help you reach your goals. And even if it's not fun all the time, you have an idea that this is going to help you get to where you want to go. And alternatively, if you feel stuck and you feel like this is not going in the direction you want, and the discomfort that you're tolerating is not worth the end goal, then the big new beginning for you is going to be saying, hey, I don't want to be doing this anymore. And instead, giving yourself permission to do something that feels magical, that feels inspired, that feels alive and vibrant and full of the energy that you're trying to cultivate. So the new beginning happening for you guys with with Pluto moving into Aquarius is recognition of your long-term goals and reassessing or recalibrating based on whether or not they feel worth it. And if you chose pile 3, the magic and miracles that are happening for you, we've got the Two of Cups, a sense that all the love you give is also being received. That you're not the only one helping, healing, fixing, supporting, that all of that compassion, that patience is coming back to you. So a sense that your closest personal relationships feel fulfilling, that when you need support, there's people reaching out. When you need some love, you have a listening ear. When you feel alone, somebody checks in with you. So definitely a sense with pile 3s here that there is a big shift where things feel more magical, more loving, more possible. And not only that, a sense that you are not alone, that you are supported in your journey. So I hope that these cards helped. I hope you had fun running through the astrology this morning and picking a tarot card. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy these readings. You can book a private reading with me from anywhere in the world at www.queenbeetarot.net. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Sending you all of my love, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessed be.